test that the microphone's working. Seems to be. Okay. Thank you. Just, well, welcome to my world. Okay. Recording. Recording, yes. I'm going to be recording the redesigning of my base because my friend has requested that I actually record some of my building. So apparently he wants it as like background noise, so me just yabbering and gibberishing about whatever the heck I'm doing is pretty much what's going to be going on here. Yeah, currently, I have been watching Overlord, and the result of that is I've built a hill along the side of this, similar to the dirt used to surround Nazarick, because I thought that was cool. I didn't realize that I was inspired by it until I was already building the dirt, and I was like, hang on a second. This kind of looks like what Ainz had Aura and Mara do to, like, defend Nazarick from, like, people seeing it and finding it, etc. I should probably make this symmetrical. It's symmetrical on the other side of this bit, which means it probably should be symmetrical on this side, which means I need to grab more of that one. But yes, this is the enchanted altar. I'm going to be putting a redstone soup on it, so it'll probably multiply even greater than that, and then I can bring the crafting stations up here. But this world has existed for a couple months. I had a little bit of a hiatus from it. I think that's the correct terminology. What the? Did you see that? May have just been an illusion. May have just been my brain. I thought there was a piece of tuff floating on the floor there. I didn't pick anything up, so maybe it despawned as I saw it. Where it was didn't make sense though. I did just build that floor. Like, I've been trying to build this wizard tower. Well, it's not a tower yet. I've been trying to build this into a wizard tower since I started the world. But until yesterday, it didn't have a roof here, so this floor didn't exist. The stairs existed for a while, and a lot of this existed for a while. The glowstone is new. This foyer-like area with deep slate tiles is also new. So I was trying to make it so that I could actually put a road through here, but it didn't detect solid blocks as part of Vea Romana. It detects the flagstone though. So tiles that are slabbed work, but the solid blocks do not. I don't know why that's not implemented yet. But I've made this as a road so that I can fast travel between here and my main crafting spot, which is down there, that general direction. Actually pretty far away. But yeah, I just punched the sign, and then I'm over here. These are going to be moved over there. I haven't actually used the spinning wheel yet. I crafted it because I was going to, but I haven't used it yet. I don't know what it's used for. I know one of the recipes it's used for is to do with brilliant fiber, so you can craft 3 at once instead of just 2, but I don't know what else is made in the spinning wheel. Oh, poppets. I don't really have any interest in those. They look too much like evil to me. I mean, there's probably a use for them that isn't evil, but I'll figure that out as I get there. The alchemy array will also increase it, but this is currently 7,000. If I take this away, it drops dramatically, which means that the one up here is going to be increased dramatically just by putting the chalice up there. And I haven't even put the array in front of it yet. So that's 4,000. Put that there. And now it's 6,000. Now if I put redstone soup in that, won't be in the quest, it'll be in the be in here. Chalice upgrades. Yeah, it increases it by twice as much. So if it increased it by 2,000, it'd probably increase it by 4,000, which means it can go higher than the one over here was. I am going to remove the one over here, but that'll take quite a lot of cleanup, because that'll also mean removing all of these plants. They are quite in the way. Grab some of that. Should probably bring some campfires up here, but a little later. Just want to hold onto the stuff. Should I put the inset of the floor in? Because that makes it a circle, but it also removes some of the blocks of the ground that I do actually need. I don't know if the soul sand affects it or not. I know the sand and the mycelium and the pods all do. So I think I'll only put the blocks in. Wait, what is the count for that? It's 2 and then 3 and then 2. So that means this is incorrect. 3 and then 2 means it's literally just a straight line. It's literally a straight line. I'm thinking, should I put quartz on the outer edge along the top? Quartz is a little bit too pinkish. Oops. I'm okay with that mushroom staying there. If it's got more blocks, that's good. Okay, that probably lowered it by a little bit. It doesn't look like it did. That's fine. Anywhere inside the oval should be in range. I don't actually know what is considered the center block of this. Where's the ash? There it is. 6,300. Oh, come on, this should work. There we go. 9,400. Wow. That went up by a lot more than I expected. I don't remember how to use that for anything else. I should probably look into it. Water reagent in a blank slate to make a water sigil. Air sigil. I probably need these for something. Oh, do not eat. Green Grove. Why are these ones? The ones of the elements have things, but that one doesn't. Does that actually make bedrock, or does it just say it makes bedrock? Feather and redstone dust. Some of them say that, but it's actually a placeholder for something else in the book. And you see me? Yeah, I don't think that actually makes bedrock. I think it makes something else, and it's just not showing it correctly for reasons. Okay, I'm thinking I'll put the cauldron here. I'll put the kettle here. Oh, hello, mushroom. You're gonna have to go. Sorry. That's a brick. Cauldron, kettle, spinning wheel can go there. Actually, I think I'd prefer the kettle to be on the left. Actually, besides that, I'd like the kettle and the cauldron to be next to water, so maybe not even. Did I put the brick underneath that? No. Yes. Rude. So if you're wondering why I can jump so high, it is because this. Strong legs too, I believe. I could put the kettle here. Because I can put campfires next to the water and it should just work in the water. Oh, that doesn't make sense. It's because campfires won't get washed into. I think I have the recipes just pinned somewhere, but of course I'm going to take a moment to find it because I can't see shit. There it is. Do those, and go back to the enchanting altar. My plan failed. Because it has to not be a source when I place it, that's why. Now if I place it. There we go. That's correct. Put that on top. Brain function suddenly go to 0. Because of course it does. Help. Another campfire. And back. If it works, it works. Now, if I want to chain a lectern to over here so that I can access it, does that mean I have to have multiple lecterns from the first one? Would I need one downstairs in here? It's a 30 block range, I believe. But if I link one lectern to another lectern, does that count? How do I make a lectern again? It needs bookworm charms. Dang it. Chests, lecterns, bookshelves. Can it just... Thank you. Ah, I see. Should have plenty of this for paper. Do I have leather? Not much. I didn't think so. What books do I have listed here? Mana regen. Oh, I should do that. That's pretty cheap. Relatively. That should do for the moment. What was it doing? This. Lapis. I need lapis as well. Okay. The windmill should be producing enough of this, but it won't matter if I use up all of the essence. Then again, the essence doesn't do anything unless it's used. That should be plenty. And sauce berries I can just harvest from the farm. Actually, I have too many of them over at the Zolta, so it should be fine. Not budgies, this just... Yep, sauce berries. Wait, no, these are mage blooms. I don't get sauce berries then. Do they become sauce berries? What can I do with a sauce berry? Am I able to grow it? Wait, I don't remember how this works. Can I just grow it? Sauceberry. That's how to use it. Mage bloom. Flowers, mage bloom, flowers. Oh. They make mage bloom fiber. Sauceberries. Sauceberry bush. Really? Do I just have to figure out how to make one and then once I have one berry I can make more, question mark? I hope that's the case because this has confused me. Abjuration essence, sweet berries, and mage bloom fibers. I can get the fibers. I have some abjuration essence. Give that back. Abjuration essence. And let's see the farms. Cannot walk while fatigued. Excuse you. Farms? What was I getting? Berries. Okay. I wonder if I can turn these into proper seeds if I put them in the analyzer. Aha! Victory! Now I just need to combine them with something so that it makes it into a proper seed, because these don't look like agricraft. Or maybe they are. Oh, they are! Bruh, I didn't need to do that. I didn't need to make them into seeds, they already are. Well, they look giving about the same as vanilla. They are. They're not giving the same as vanilla, they're giving the amount they should be giving. No, they are giving the same as vanilla. That's weird. It's fine. I only needed a few of them. Stupid fatigue. I can run all the way there. It's literally just over here. Yum. Okay, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, it was this. A recipe. Alright, this. Pedestals must be within 3 blocks. They are within 3 blocks. What do you mean? Okay. What is the recipe then? The imbuement chamber. 2 mage bloom fiber, 1 sweet berry. Mage bloom fibers. 1 abjuration essence. Sweet berry. What do you mean no recipe found? This is the right thing, isn't it? No, this is the enchanting apparatus. This is the imbuement chamber. Which I don't have enough pedestals for it. I'll just take some from over here. Excuse me. Thank you. Okay. Now it should work. I'll do this, and then this. Crafting sauceberry. Thank you. I should put it in here when it's done. No, it did not, because it just put the berry in there. Set to 64. It won't be able to do it unless there's 64 of them in there, which means it should just craft it. Sauceberry! Which is amazing, because I thought it would need multiple of the abjuration essence, but that means it doesn't even need what it has of the abjuration essence, because it's just going to do the same thing. I can make as many as I want, which means I can just put that in there. And I can actually set that to this now, which means I can set it to any, which means it'll start stacking them in here. Which is good. It'll make a whole bunch of sauceberries. Now the question is, can I plant this? Can I plant it? 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 Where's the analyzer? Analyzer! Analyzer! Please! No, it does not. Okay. The next question is... I go to quest book. Go to plants galore. Sauceberry is not listed as a plant in here that I can get any achievements from. Which means... Well, to be fair, the Mage Bloom isn't listed either. Maybe it's in Resource Generation. Nope. Storage and Decor. It wouldn't be in there. Well. Can I plant it is the question. That is the real question. Yes! Ha 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 ha. Just like the Mage Bloom. It can be planted. Ow. Hurt. Okay. That's fine though, because as long as it can be planted, it can be farmed. If it can be farmed, I can have lots of it, which means that I don't need to waste all of that sauce on the stuff that I'm growing over there, which means I should probably head back and turn that off. Why does warp fatigue last so long? Those out there. Grab those. Thank you. Grab that. Stop using all of my sauce jars. And put those in there. Yeah, what was I using these for again? Mana regen. I need books for that. Books. Different ways of crafting book. Because it might be easier to craft. It's like... Wing, rabbit hide, leather, rotten flesh into leather is the cheapest. Okay, cool. So I can just go fleh. And the mana down here might be full by now, but it also might not be. And I accidentally linked them to the same one last time, didn't I? You should be pointing it into there. This one's being used by those. The one upstairs is not being used by anything because it's meant for the terrestrial plate. It only works for transformation. Has to have the thing, which means it has to be this one, which means I have to wait. Oh. Apparently it didn't need much mana for that to work. Which means I could just point that one in there and it'll go a little bit faster. Thank you. Okay. Now I have the leather, I can make the books. Right. Lots of books. And now I can go to there. And go to here. The book. Right, gotta put the things on it. Yeah, what is the first book? Level 1 requires 2 of each thing. What do you mean no recipe? That's 2 of each. Oh. Shush. Not enough sauce nearby. Okay. It'll probably use an entire jar, won't it? Didn't use the entire jar, used 20%. That's actually good. How much do I need for the second? 2 abjuration essence. Fudge. I don't want to use up my abjuration essence for that. Ugh. I mean, I suppose it's fine. I'll just hit over here. Which one makes abjuration anyway? Milk, sugar, that one. I think it's like plus sauce, right? Yeah. It'll be slow, but it'll do it. Well, if I put one of these over there, it'll be a little bit faster. Probably do a few of them. Put that there. These are set up so I don't have to deal with forgetting the recipe every time. It's a little silly, but it works. It's for manual crafting at the same time. It's not very... It's not cheap, technically. It's useful, though. That is the point. The point is just that it's useful. Now, if I need 2 of them for that and 3 of them for that, then I do technically have enough. Because there's 2 more in the chest, I believe. Now I have enough. Because if I get even just one of those books and put it on one of these, then I'll stop running out of mana. Alright, that's empty. Take it back to the thingamathing. To this thingamathing. And the trees up there will refill that. I wonder if having more of the source links around will increase how much source is collected from each tree. I wonder if putting the growth accelerators under it might increase it. Retention would be probably best. Because if I cover the entire underside of that, as so far as can afford, increase the rate of the trees. Actually, does it work with things that grows the plant above it? Yeah, it should work with trees. I just need to cover the entirety of under that with it, which is going to be several stacks, like maybe 3 or 4 stacks. That section is about 64, or almost 64, assuming, because I like to make it go overboard so I have extra. Then maybe I'd need 5 or 6 stacks. And then anything extra can go to the farms. Okay, let's see. There's... the second book. 2 sauce, 2 berries, 2 thingamithings, 2 things. I need, need to take the things off of this so I can take some of these back over there. 2 2 of this, 2 of this, 2 of this, and 2 of something else. What was it? Sauceberries. And the book. Oh. I have that time. Okay, so now I take the book. Put 3 essence. Is it 3 of everything else or just 3 of the essence? 1 lapis this time. 2 source blocks. And 2 source berries. And now I just need to add that. Can I use the, No, I don't think I can. I was thinking of using that to put it together, but I don't think that'll work. If it's not listed as a recipe, it's not going to do anything. Should I put it on my helmet or my chest plate? Legs? On the chest, I guess. Okay. Now I should regenerate mana. Doesn't really tell me how much mana is in it though, which is a shame. Like, the durability doesn't give me a number. It would be nice if there was a number though. Any amount of regeneration is good. I would like it on all the things, but that'll be tedious in terms of restoring source. Oh my goodness, it took 35 out of that one and 50 out of that one. I mean, technically 55 and 50, but not the point. Took a lot. I should make more jars. And pedestals. Pedestals are annoying. Should still make more jars. Where are the jars listed in my recipes? Shouldn't be too far. Maybe I didn't list them. Why is this listed? Don't need that listed anymore because that was just for the experience seeds and I've already got those. Sauce jar. I'll have to look for it. It's right there. And it was not listed. Okay, I'll put it there next to the lectern. I should remember where that is probably. Oh, oops, didn't mean to move that. Move the amethyst shards over to... yeah. Oh. Yeah, diamond is probably more sensible. That way it's near the things that I can quick craft from there. Okay. The source jar requires archwood and glass. Fair enough. I don't think I have much glass, but that's okay. I should be able to shift click and accidentally make 36 of them, why don't I? Why don't I indeed? I guess this gives this way to being taller. Or up higher, closer to the trees as they grow. It'd be a little bit annoying getting to some of the higher up jars, but that's okay, I guess. long as it fills them. I should probably make another one. I don't think I have that listed as a recipe. That should be listed somewhere here. Mycelial source link, alchemical source link, agronomic. 2 more of them. Didn't need to separate them into multiple stacks though. Whoops. Bling. I don't know if having more of them will increase how much source I get though. I don't think it will. I should probably double check. Mage bloom, sauce berries, archwood saplings. As bone meal and crops will not grant sauce, but that does not prevent watering them from granting sauce. Where am I? There I am. I did actually figure out that they do actually grant sauce if you, where's my brain? Find it in my inventory. It'll be wherever the heck my thought process is going. I need wood. That's what I need. Wood to make this. Whoops, this. There you go. Okay. The watering can is not bone meal. It doesn't count as bone meal. So it works with the source link, regardless. And since I will need a lot of mage blooms... Mage blooms? No, I don't need a lot of mage bloom. I need a lot of sauce berries. So... I should put this sweet berry seed in the composter. Some of these. Those even work. Apparently they do. Cool. Because that makes so much excess of plants that... What's my jig? Come on, do you work with crop sticks or do you not? Apparently you do not. Which is okay, because I'm pretty sure you work just by doing this. Problem with that, though, is I probably need a magnet. I think the red ones are for backpack. Advanced pickup. No, just magnet upgrade. String, leather. Ah. Starts with the pickup upgrade. Okay. Already listed as something I'm aiming for. Yes, it is. Okay. Well then. Sticky pistons, string, and upgrade template. What the heck is this? Inception. Backpacks into the backpack. I'm not going to be able to get that for a while. Needing a nether star. Ender eyes. Ender eyes I can get. Nether star though. Ooh. I'd like witherproof blocks. Oh. That's honestly easy to get. I just need to bother with getting Supremium. Which is also decently easy to get. I just don't want to bother with it. Do I have to bother? Do I? Do I really? Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And for that, I need... I guess I'll move these. Go up there, that can go there. Oh, I discovered a bug with the mod pack, and the bug made it necessary to use creative to make more of my quest book as backups. The bug made it necessary. Because the bug deleted the quest book. I had no quest book. I had none of the books that were required for continuing the pack that were inside the quest book originally. All of them were erased by, by literally one of the books that I have somewhere. What was it? It was one of the Ars Nouveau books. One of the ones that's important, but not a spell book. It was... not the caster term. Hashtag book. Really? Looking for the book doesn't tell me where it is or what it is. Well, anyway, it was a book to do with the, It was that. It was this book. Very specifically this book. If this book is combined with the Akashic term, the Akashic term will be destroyed by clicking on that book once you get to this menu. If it is in this menu, you are doomed. Because it can be clicked if it's in that menu. And if you click it once, you lose all of the books that are put in here. All of them. Which is absolutely terrifying. And it was quite tragic. What was I doing? I think I needed a smart chute for something. And it involved this automation here, which means that the smart chute probably needs to start over here. Which means I need controllers. Which means I'd probably need to craft them. Controllers. This mushroom is in the way. I've already moved most of my altar to the Nazarick knockoff. So it shouldn't matter if I remove this. Clean up a little bit. This whole area is utterly messy. If I clean up too much, then I'll forget where I've put things though, so I should probably put some of this back. I'll put that there. That's not what I'm putting there. Where? This is what I'm putting there. Where are my bricks? My default bricks. Calling them default bricks because they are default. Very default to my brain. I'll just be like, ah yes, this is the brick I'm using for everything for no reason. Kind of like it's the canvas. Okay, trim. Why do I not have much trim? Oh dear. I need more trim. It's probably all in my backpack, actually. Anywho. I need to build a wall of this. So that I can put... boing, boing, boing. Put these up here. Separate them a little bit. Might be useful. These up here. Double check in here. Yes, I am producing inferium. Okay, good. So that drawer there is empty. And so that one can't do anything because that one's empty. But all of the inferium needs to go in there. So I need the smart chute and where are the smart chutes? There's a smart chute. I need a smart chute. I'll remove this actually, it's a bit too close for it to work very well the way I want it to. I need a lever. Otherwise it's going to drop random objects as soon as I place it. It's going to do that either way. I didn't know it was going from the closest chest possible. Neat. Anyway, now I need to set that to inferium. Exclusively inferium. And set it to something like, I don't know, 16 per second. And now I need to put the chest for it here and unlock that. Doesn't go into the chest, does it? Interesting. Okay. Maybe it doesn't detect that there's any connected. It doesn't detect there's any connected? I thought it would detect it from the chest. Okay, I need to rethink everything. I need to look into storage. Automation? My brain is hurting already. Storage lectern. Ah, the text is so tiny! From multiple connected inventories. Add more things to the lectern by using a bookworm charm to minion one to the inventory to bind the remove the access. Inventories can be up to 30 blocks away. Automatically inserted into the lectern. And collect into the main lectern in order to extend the view and access of the original lectern. These lecterns can be chained together within 30 blocks indefinitely, which is good. It's infinite lectern range. A lectern is linked to another lectern. It cannot connect to inventories or accept other bookworms. Linked inventories that are named. Why has the text changed size? Create a tab. Allowing you to view and manipulate all inventories that share that name. Inventories that are named. Unlike normal chest, repositories will preserve their name when dropped. The name effect can also name inventories placed in the world. I don't understand. Repository. A repository can store a double chest worth. When named, it will display the name as a tooltip and preserve it when dropped as an item, useful for creating named inventory tabs with storage lectern. Matchwood chest, a repository. Confusion. Output a certain level of inventory is reached. Just set 9 for tracking. These interact with the block to brain. It's hurting my head. I just need to know what a simple way of moving it is. I just need to know. automation. I don't... Machines, maybe? I looked in here. Started, maybe. Starting automation, maybe, is... Let's do with spells. Okay, Item transport auto crafting. See the variety of magical entities may be summoned using charms. Okay, what does a Wixie do? Automatically craft items at the expense of source. Cast Dispel on a witch while it is half health or less. Summon a cauldron to summon Wixie. A Wixie can be dyed red, white, black, blue, or green. Or I can craft one with a sapling. Does it have to be a fruit sapling? I have a suspicion it has to be a fruit sapling of some kind. Nope, any sapling, okay. Elixir. Select an item. This reading is making me feel hungry. I am not an entity that feels hunger. I'm an entity that forgets about hunger and feels sick after a while. So why am I hungry? Because I'm reading. Trying to read. And it hurts. It's too much effort. Okay, what do I understand? I understand that if I break these chests, it will probably crash the game. But I also understand that I need to figure out a way to move the things from these chests to a more accessible location so that I can then pipe the Inferium into this. Can I have a thought without wanting to throw up? Filter. What pipes can have filters? What items can pipe? Why are they programming filters in here? I don't want programming filters. I want to... Item... I don't understand how to use the blood magic stuff for filtering stuff. I just want to know how to move the Inferium from this chest to that automatically. Oh. Backpack. These can't have filters. And that's why drawers are important. Why is the earth essence going into that when it should be not? It should be locked as not. And that should not be full, which means I need upgrades for the drawers. Gold upgrade will do for now, okay. No, that won't do because now I need more upgrades in general, so I should probably make a stack or two. Make a lot of them. A better one than that would be diamond, actually. Some of these already have multipliers, so they should be fine. should honestly be the main upgrade that I put on anything now. Because otherwise I'll run out of space. Does that have an upgrade? Yes. Those all have upgrades? Yes. There's a smaller, that's fine. So many crop sticks, I don't need that many crop sticks. I need coffee. Okay. Well, this can go there. I really need that to pipe into one of these. Like, regardless. So, I'm gonna... have to dig all this out. And try and make that happen. Okay. If I use the smart chute, I can control the item specifically, in which case I would want to make sure that I actually have a way to configure it, which means that I would need a way down here. Which is annoying, but fair enough. But if I use the item pipe and just pipe things in, the item pipe will also get blocked. The item pipe also needs an extractor. Do I have extractors? I do not seem to have extractors in my inventory. Sort by mod. I put that back in there, sort again. There's the hammer, there's the tinker thing. No, I do not have extractors in my inventory. Disconnect that from that. But either way, even if I disconnect it from that, I still need to put an extractor on there if I'm going to do anything like that. Why is that lava still there? It's only one block of lava. I'll put it there as a trash void. For reasons. Quite a while ago. I thought I had erased it, but apparently not. Okay. Put that there. That can connect to there. There's a fluid extractor, so I need an item extractor. Here? I'm going to assume that that's connected to the other one by accident, so I'm going to have to remove some blocks from the side here so I can see. Did not. Interesting. That is good. I do that. Stuck with green beans, but other beans going down. They are not, which means that I do need to draw the beans. I need drawers to do that though. Myself some drawers. And get one of every item that's in the chest. Starting with beans. My inventory is so full. Okay. Beans. I'll get my key. Wherever the heck it is. There it is. Key. You are now locked. And those are locked. And upgrade them. Okay. Second thing is flax. I believe there's already a chest for flax, but is it upgraded enough? It is not upgraded enough. Okay, so there is already a chest for flax, so I didn't need to grab that one. There's already one for essence. I don't know if there's one for dirt. Oh, yes, there is. That's plenty upgraded. Upper essence. Stone essence, nature. Redstone. Plant. Iron. Glowstone quartz. Coal. Osmium. Inferium has that chest over there, so I shouldn't need to make a new locked spot for it. Okay, those are labelled. I can now break them and place them in the wall. Rest over here. I can't open this wall to do stuff because it's got the stairs on the other side, but that's a shame. That I should be able to ignore for the moment because I can put things on there. I can always put things on there. There's another object of this one that can go in there. How well is that going? That's got 3 green beans. The beans are going down. We're cooking. Diamond essence needs its own spot. Gold essence needs its own spot. Lead. Ice and earth already have their own. Yes. And so does lapis. The iron seeds. And solium and amethyst. I believe the solium and amethyst don't actually have anything growing them in the spot. I'm not sure about the earth essence. Brr. Trying to place that on top. Okay. There is technically already a coal drawer in existence. But it's not connected to the system. Okay, that works. Three trim and 3 objects left to find a place for. Pardon me. I don't know why I did that. As long as they have a place to go, we good. Okay, now I just need to lock those. Oh, that needs to be locked. And that. Like, yes, they're not connected yet, but they're going to be. Okay. If I wait long enough, everything in there should go to its rightful place, which means that this will start filling up. But it also means I can do this. I can probably put the brewing stand right here. Those can go back in it, that can go back in it. Inventory, those can go back in there. Junky things that don't need to be in my inventory can get out of my inventory, not that. Not that. Not that they're junk, but they don't need to be in my inventory, so they shouldn't be in my inventory. Some of this is just here to remind me of the projects I'm in the middle of, which is kind of silly, but true. Okay. That's gotten to next section of its system. Systematic erase, I guess, could call it. Everything should fit, so it shouldn't be an issue. Actually, I only upgraded some of those. I should probably upgrade all. I'll just check. That one's not. Those ones are. That one's not. No, 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 not, not. That doesn't need it. It's back here. Fine. Well, those two are empty, but I'll give them upgrades. Okay, cool. Let's see. That one. Yep, 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 yep. Good. The mushrooms don't need it, but it's fine. Doesn't need those. So it might as well just have the one. You know, trimming. That being there down there means that anything that goes in there will go on the thing, which means it doesn't really matter. This chest no longer matters. It's basically the underflow or overflow. If things don't fit in the system, they'll fit in here just fine. But for things to stop fitting in the system, it'll go crazy. Like, it'd be really crazy if things stopped being in the system just because of things overflowing. Anyway, I can move this back to where it was originally, and it'll just keep farming that on its own. I take out some more of this floor. Just give it some trimming. It doesn't need the trimming. It can just have it because it can. And the spare controller that I had can be made to put coal into the machines. a small chest. Controller up there. Smart chute. Some coal out of there. Smart chute. Hole onto the thing. Take whatever the heck ended up in the chest out of the chest. Put it back in the system. That one I'll fill with coal. Now I just need to go over here, craft myself another item extractor. Put on the chest. And my tinker's hammer. Put there. Tell it no. Put there. Tell it no. Actually tell it no there as well. And have it go all the way around. Actually, in fact, move it from there and there. And have it go along here. And move this from there to here. Tell it no down there. And lever. Lever? Where are my levers? Where are my levers? What's my count? It should be 15 levers, which means it should be between the chests and the mana pearls. My levers are gone. They're not gone anymore. Okay, those should all fill. That should get some. It doesn't really need it. It's not like I'm going crazy with the bees. So that'll get blocked up on its own eventually. Which means I should probably have the infinite coal also linked into the system. Okay, something's going on here. No mana. You're still powered, you're still powered, you're still powered. You're still taking essence, but you're not receiving it. Because somehow fertilized essence got into the system. How do I get that out again? Stick. Do I have a stick? I do not have a stick. How did fertilized essence even get in there? It's never been connected to that. Absolutely no way for it to get in that. It's in that too? Well, no wonder. I mean, I've been trying to figure out why the top one stopped working for ages, but I didn't even think to look at the pipes until just now. What's wrong with the pipe? What's it doing? And now I understand. It does seem to be running out of power. I need to make some upgrades for it. It uses B upgrades, doesn't it? Basic upgrade increases power and speed, power efficiency. Silky upgrade. Royal upgrade. Denic upgrade. Dragon's breath, royal upgrade, chorus flower, endstone. As if I'll ever get that far. I'll just take the upgrades from this one. Basic upgrade requires propolis, and propolis is expensive, so I'll just go with this and see how it goes. I mean, it's 2 different generators though, so it might not do anything. If it increases it by that much, it makes it 27 instead of... Either way, it should produce just enough that it won't go crazy. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll swap it out for that heat generator and see if it actually does anything. Because the heat generator didn't seem to do anything. Like, it should work, in theory. But every time I've tried to use it, it has not worked at all. Because I am dumb. I do not know how things work. If it doesn't work by just contact, then it's not going to work at all as my brain processing of it. I don't know how to tell it to send the power to the left. So the power in this is just going to die. Back says energy. The back of it is this. Now produce. But it's not sharing. Not enough energy. Why does it not share energy? What is it from? Mechanism. Do I have a book on mechanism? I don't think I do. Space gen. Heat generator. Shift for details. Shift N. Excuse you. I was reading. Shift N. Uses the heat to produce energy. But how do I use that energy? Do I have to Google it? I probably have to Google it. I don't want to Google. Mechanism. Hashtag book. Doesn't have a book. Really. Notes. No book. What are you supposed to use to learn how to use it if there's no thing of saying how to use it? It has no guidebook. these ridiculous items. Maybe in the quest line it might lead to it or something. Sounds of life, maybe. Let's go straight to nuclear power. I don't know how to nuclear. Part of it wants me to just go straight to biofuel. I don't want to deal with that. That's confusing. I'm already confused. And I don't want to transfer my mana into flux because then I won't have any mana because I'm already short of mana because this thing shut down. I'm confused. Maybe there's like a... I don't know. Thermodynamic, what does that do? Heat. A conductor, logistical transporter, universal cable. That looks like it's for energy. That's made of steel and redstone. That's cheap. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Back to factory. Universal cable. I'll make a lot of them. I don't care if it doesn't make sense to make a lot of them, but I'll make a lot of them. And I will remove that and put it here. Now make power. It now makes power! Yes! The flippin' stupid thing that wouldn't work has a use. A very slow use. I don't know what the slot's here for. But maybe if I put like a... They both have power now, so I guess I don't need to worry about this anymore. So yay! I did a thing! Oh, well. I did a thing! It is not generating very much power. But it has a constant 43, which means these should never drop too far down. Maybe. Oh wait. This one... Transporter for this is... energy. Okay, that should now go up. Maybe I need more of these? Maybe... Maybe I didn't do a smart. Maybe this was a dumb. No, that's still going up. It can't be too bad if it's still going up, but I do want it to be a little bit faster, so maybe I'll improve it. But making more of them. Yeah. If I do that... Yeah. And do that, then that will make them make more power, make these faster. I think that works. In which case, I'll remove both of these, remove this and this, and make a grid like this. And, oops. Okay, so keeping the blocks above that, I'll then have more item pipes come along here, like so. Have them output into there like that. And then I'll go get the spares of those generators and put them there as well. That'll make even more. Pretty sure I had at least 2. Did. It's enough to fill that space, which is good. And now I have a lot more. Rah, 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 rah. And I put this in one of them. And now these should always generate lots of coal, which means this should start filling up really fast, which means they should then make a thing of the thing to take it to the storage. Pipe underneath? Pipe underneath. I'll put a pipe underneath it, have it come straight down, go across the roof, and remove this mushroom. With the correct tool, please. Thank you. Mushrooms are nice, but they're in the way. Like, all these important levers. I need to be able to reach them. And I needed to be able to climb these stairs. Ugh, that's ugly. Not ugly in terms of ugly, just ugly in terms of why the heck is it a different block? But that being said, item extractor, and run. What? I get a lever, and I put the lever, and then I go boink, and boink, and then I can go down below and see where that goes. To there. That's not a bad spot. I rarely ever walk on this area, so that means that if I put this here, I can drag it along here. And have it come down here. I can actually trail this along here, I think. That's a stick! That is a stick! Wait a second, didn't I just chop this mushroom? Am I getting pranked by myself? I thought I chopped this mushroom. Question mark? Ta-da! And now I just need to turn it on. Boing, boing. Boing, 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 boing. It is done. Dun-dun-dun! 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 Boom, 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 boom. Dun-dun-dun! Dum-dum-dum. Dum-dum-dum! Dum-dum. This is a hammer, not an axe. Ba-ba-dum! Dum-dum-dum. Da-dum-dum! Dum-dum-dum. Da-da-dum! Oh, I needed those pipes. Now I have more of them and one more extractor. And just sort that. Mushrooms. 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 Excuse? Thank you. Throw these in there so I don't accidentally lose them while trying to transport stuff into one of the larger chests that has all of the room that I can put all the things in. Lapis needs its own chest. I thought it had its own chest. Shush. What are these books? I'm breaking. They can stay in there. Do that first, and then start putting things in chest. That's my spare reclamation rituals book. Funny thing about that, I crafted it before I had done the quest, because I wasn't sure what the quest was. Okay. Now, while this is the factory hub, technically, I have two of these here. All of these have to go to the place where the altar is. I'll be cleaning up the front of the thing. Oh. There we go. And I had the distillery on top of this one before. Even though it doesn't really need to be on top. It just was. I'll have to take a lectern over there. That's fine where it is. See. Don't have any living wood? Why do I not have any living wood? Okay, I'll have to take some logs and place them. There. I can hear you, Gomarillus. Num 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 num. So loud. Why are there two melon storages here? I know one has a void on it, but still. That's not locked. That's dangerous. An unlocked voiding chest is one of the most dangerous things in the world. Where's my keys? I don't know why my keys aren't in my backpack. That's a J. This is a key. Type key. That's the keys. Got the keys. Locked. You should only be melons. No, I don't know if that spark does anything. Worked fine without it. Ta-da! Technically, if I had like just a door down below or something, I could just walk in with a builder's wand, have some wood already above the flowers, and just go plonk, done. But I need to turn that off before I place any. I need a better way of automating that. Right. Ah, boy. How are these going? That's got prudentium in it now. That's full of prudentium. That's got plenty of tertium. And I know why it's slowed down. It's because it needs mana steel ingots to be turned into nuggets, not to still be ingots. And that is the thing that stops it from crafting too much at once. And then from tertium, what is it that tertium uses to become Imperium? Ah, source gems. Not expensive, but not exactly cheap. I have a lot of lapis. Currently a decent amount of source. I just need to put lapis in there and it'll just generate source gems ambiently. It'll also use up all of my source, but sometimes pasta's good plain. ... That's sauce with an A. Didn't I have some sauce gems as well? No, I put them in here. Sauce stones. Why did I grab the sauce stone? Sauce gems. Because to make this into Imperium, I can do that. I mean, not Imperium, Supremium. I can do that. Or I can do that. Which is basically the same, but a little bit more time. Because I'm pretty sure that's, oh no, that is cheaper. Makes it 80,000 LP instead of 20,000. That is cheaper, yeah. It has stuff that will still stack into the rest of the system. Getting access to tertium would be nice. For Supremium, I need 16 Imperium. But I need 4 spare for other things. Okay. How many infused slates do I have? Oh! I'll have to make some of those. Get some stone. If I were smarter, I would figure out a better way of doing it, though. There's blank to reinforced to imbued. I'm pretty sure I need imbued. As it gets faster, the closer it is to being the correct one. I need 16 of these. Ugh, brother. And I don't have this automated yet. I don't know how to automate this particular part. That's reinforced. Whoops. Continue. Because that's gonna run out before I know. Shush. Gross. Very aware. That's why I have green beans. Eight more to go. That thing over there's probably empty. Running on empty anyway. Makes it technically 64,000 for 16 instead of being 20,000 per one, which means this is the way more effective route to go. This uses 8,000 life essence. Oh, one thing, I think. Yeah. Uses 8,000. Which means it's 64,000, which means that it's more than 3 times more effective to do it this way than to do it one piece at a time for 20,000 a piece. Or is it? I think it's actually just 20,000 cheaper. Because I wouldn't be doing 16 pieces for one if that were the case. Would I? Wait, do I need these to be imbued or do I need them to be the level above that? Sudden not remembering and being like, oh no, I need it higher than that for a Supremium? No, no, it's exactly correct. And now it's out. I had just enough. It's crazy. I hate the grind to refilling that tank over there, but it's fine. Because I have green beans and toast. They eat automatically and then restore health up to there. And then food goes down. Eat automatically, restore health, etc. If this would displace faster, that would be so much nicer. I don't know what it is I need for the last corner, I've forgotten. Just needs health forge blocks, doesn't it? Not sure. Oh yeah, those will be filled. That's good, which means that should start filling, which means it should have something. Dude. It was bugged. It's still trying to keep sending instead of collecting, even though the pipes were full. Silly. But I got the pieces that I need. Wait, why do I need 16 Supremium? I don't, do I? I only needed 4 of those. I only needed 4 of those. Why'd I make 16? I am so confused. Okay, that's gonna fill back up on its own, which is good. That's made plenty. I think I had 16 stuck in my head because of needing 16 Imperium to make 4 of this. I don't think it was because I needed it. I think it was because my brain went weird. Now... Now I can make witherproof blocks, which means I can trap the wither inside a very tight space and kill it. But the question is, what seed should I combine it with to make it get to level 10 as fast as possible? Just need to grab some crop sticks. The skeleton seeds grow on normal ground, don't they? Where's my magnifying glass? There it is. They do grow on normal ground, which means other things won't interact with them unless they also grow on normal ground, therefore experience seeds. They look so sad. Okay, this is now the control. I mean, technically that one's the control and that one's the main. But that one is now going to be the one that brings this one higher, like that. See, now it's 1010. That's experience. Don't want experience. And that's almost all of them is 10s. Did that say experience with the skeleton? It did. Okay. It now needs to be brought down to being just with a skeleton. I know that's one up, but it's also not. That one's perfect. Okay. Take this seed, and take this seed, and go compost. Seeds. Bye-bye, seeds. Okay. I have the seed that I need. Would you shut up? I have the seed that I need. And now I've just got to make it become just with a skeleton. That's pure. And that's a halfling. Dude, you're not supposed to go backwards. It actually went backwards perfectly. To an unnatural degree. Maybe I was hasty. Dude. You're supposed to be the balance. What are you doing? Actually. That is what it's doing. Okay. I have a new balance. That is what I intended it to do. But I also forgot that that was what I intended it to do. That is pure and 5 10s. And that is pure and almost all the 10s. I know what I'm doing. I'm just very forgetful. And there we go. I should probably keep that there a minute longer. Because I do need at least 2 of the same seed. Because they will not self-clone. The original seed is now gone. And now these can both go. Because that is now perfect. Seed of perfect strength. Love it when it goes quickly. Oops. Now I've just got to grow them. Can it not put my crop sticks off into the other part of the inventory? I'm not sure if I did that or not. I'm just going to press 1. There we go. Where'd the seed go? Bruh. Rude. Okay, I just need a lot of this and solium stone, I believe. What are the total uses for these? Weatherproof glass, soul stone is with solium dust and just stone. Okay. Hopefully I don't forget that in 3 seconds. Whatever the heck it was. Eh. Oh my gosh, I'm so awkward. Just talking to myself. Wait, I can turn those into skulls too, right? If I have a blank skull. Blank skull is bones and soul dust. Eee. Well, soulstone, cheap. Weatherproof blocks, by my count, as a result of that, also cheap. Glass, maybe not so much, but I get some fire essence and some dirt essence. I can use that for sand. I've got dirt essence and fire essence already in the thing, I believe, so I'll just go that way. Everything in there. Oh, I don't have a thing for solium essence. That's interesting. Oh well. Pardon me. Psyllium dust, surrounded by stone. Get some soul stone. Surround out with this. Weatherproof block. Lots of weatherproof block. And how do I make the solium glass? I know I looked at it before. I just have no memory of what it was. What does the tinkering table do? Ooh, hello. Yum yum yum. Soul glass. Soul glass. Requires soul dust, which is made from cooking soul stone into dust. Yeah. Effort. Too much effort for that one. Okay, let's take some soul sand. And some skull. Some sigil. Skull. Where the skeletons? Skulls. And go a little bit away from everything. This'll do. Should probably dig out the floor. Is that too much room for it? Is this the right block for this? It can be broken with a wooden pickaxe? Okay. Maybe I should break it with the hammer so you don't have to deal with breaking all of it one at a time. Ah, much better. An honestly annoying block to break. Okay. Now, I've never tried using weatherproof block before, but I would assume that I really don't want to get stuck in there. And I probably don't want it letting out any of its fireball thingies. That's wither. Wither? No. That was soul stone instead of soul sand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. A suspicion that it can't get through a 2-block high thing. I also have a suspicion that it couldn't see me properly. Yay! It's my first time beating a wither without assistance from anyone. Woohoo! Now what do I do with these? Beacon. Skulk. Mutation catalyst. Question mark? Complicated bees. Leaf of homing projectile. Dowsing worm. Don't even do any other stuff. Ooh. End of time. Don't know what to do with that. Flight augment. I'm sorry. Yes, please. Can I has? Can I has? Wither resistance. Oh, that's pretty good too. Can I has? I've definitely almost got enough of the Supremium. Oh, unattuned is so cheap. That. Oh! What do I do? What? Well, that would mean that I'd have to make, like, Supremium armor and stuff, though, wouldn't I? Because it'd have to be tier 5. Do I need... Is that what the Tinker Table is for? Is that what the Tinker Table is for? I'm gonna place this. What'd it do? Ooh. Eh. Oh. Can I put... Wait. I don't understand. Well, for now I'll put that there. So otherwise I'll forget that I've even killed the Wither. Really, I should, start making, mystical agriculture stuff. They look so funny though, like look at the icon, it's like bigger than every other chest plate. And I like the living stuff. Living stuff is cool, it learns. This requires diamonds. I suppose. Make some of those so that I'll remember. Some of this, so I can then make some of this. Oh. Make some of this. And make some of this. And make this. Because I would assume this one needs the next one. Yeah, it looks like it does. So 2 of this. And no more prudentium. I did make some prudentium. So... Yes, I can do a this. And upgrade it to that. Tier 2. I don't really have very much tertium though. Wait, I wanted that chest plate so that I could see where it goes in this. Oh. So if I had the flight augment, I could put it right there. I see. Maybe. I don't know. I expected it to go on the left. I thought the left side was for armor. I was like, ah yes, put the armor all on the left, tool on the right, thing in the middle. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. If I knew, I would know. Bitty-ding. Oh my gosh. Turn that off, and it will actually keep the tertium that it generates. And I need tertium, so I should probably get some mana. Stingets. Leg spike. Okay. As long as that's off, it should just trap them in there, so I'll be able to actually collect them from this bit here. Which is good. How many mana still again? Infused iron. Yeah, okay. I'll just make some iron, take it to the nature altar, and infuse it. Take the stuff that I infused last time I was over here. Head back. of these. So loud. That's not what I'm looking for. Mana. Muffle that sound, because it's so loud. Oh, that's so much better. Okay, now I have a redunculous amount of mana steel. I should throw some of it in there, and then I should grab those logs that I made earlier. Wahahaha. Make some, living twigs. And finally make me an axe. Oh. Brr. I have needed this axe for so long. That is all. That's all I needed those logs for. They can go in there now. Yay! Brain hurting. Ah yes, I was trying to do building stuff. Building stuff. I guess I'll figure that out when I come to it. Right now, I'm just going to end the recording because I don't know what else I'm doing. My brain has stopped. Maybe I'll go watch Overlord. Bye!